things that'll fuck a young man up. This is what fucks a young man up. I was a young man, a light-skinned young man around dark-skinned men. You know what kind of fight that is in a fucking black community?
I do.
That shit ain't no joke. That's why when you go to the penitentiary, you run into all these light-skinned killers. I'm talking about, man, you look like I'll be sure. A life without parole, bro. Because somebody might have touched him when he was a kid that made him a monster. You see what I'm saying? This is what the kids need to hear right here. You want to hear some shit? That's some shit you need to hear. You're celebrating and you're looking in the wrong areas.
No, you mulatto. Mulattian. State, no. I tell my son all the time, man, don't let these niggas trick you into thinking you nigga. They go fuck over you. Your kind is your kind, son. That's why most light-skinned mixed kid gotta try to be the hardest nigga in the group when he the most lightest nigga in the group. He have to. He ain't with his kind. Most mixed kids, homie, they're way more compassionate and loving and understanding than the average natural white kid, black kid, Mexican kid. They really don't fit into those groups, and they new to the world. So if you notice, most mixed kids, homie, they kind of gravitate toward one another, but they never really fit in nowhere. So they the new race of people that's like that.
You know it? We used to torture light-skinned niggas like that. You know it? We used to torture niggas that wanted to be down and act black, make them crash dummies. You might be thinking I'm playing. We used to do light-skinned niggas like you dirty boy. Call it color, real, call it whatever the fuck you want, nigga. We might have been a little jealous, but nigga, you got done dirty, nigga. Fuck you talking about. And every dark-skinned nigga know what I'm talking about. You niggas light-skinned motherfuckers always want to be down. Not all of you, some of you motherfuckers. Always want to be down, always got to be proving something. Punk motherfucker, you wasn't black enough and you wasn't white enough. You stuck in the middle.
Niggas might come eat me up for this in the comments, but whatever. When y'all...
I know that's what you want, because you clout chasing. You know they always got to clout chase out the light-skinned niggas.
I used to say that, like, well, y'all still be saying, like, oh, I never dated a light-skinned man. I used to be like, why? They be kind of cute. But, you feel me? I've dated a light-skinned man before. No shade to him. Just want shit to do with him. But it's like when a light-skinned...
So you say you dated a light-skinned man, but it ain't got nothing to do with him? So is that the only experience you had with him? Are you speaking from experience, or are you just talking? That's why I'm wondering.
Man's cute. They be a little too close to pretty for me. When a brown be a little too close to it. It's like when a light-skinned man is cute, they be a little too close to pretty for me. When a brown-skinned man is cute, they be fine. Like, it don't ever give pretty, like pretty boy, if y'all feel what I'm saying. And from my personal point of view, I can be the only light-skinned motherfucker.
In other words, she has low self-esteem. She feels physically intimidated by handsome light-skinned men. Most of these broads, especially these black broads, they got such low self-esteem. They don't even have enough confidence to even stand next to a handsome light-skinned nigga. They don't. All right. So what she's saying, she feels more comfortable around a dark-skinned dude that's ugly versus a light-skinned dude that's good-looking. All right. That's all what she said. She just got low self-esteem. Well, let's keep going. But they project it on the light-skinned niggas. A lot of these broads, they just want light-skinned dudes validation. That's why they troll y'all so much. All right, they want y'all attention. All right, we don't even approach women like that. That's why they always trying to troll you for your attention. Even dark-skinned men, they just troll y'all to get validation from y'all. They do a lot of shit for attention. Like hoes.
When a brown-skinned man is cute, they be fine. Like, it don't ever give pretty, like pretty boy, if y'all feel what I'm saying. And from my personal point of view, I can be the only light-skinned motherfucker around here. I'm sorry. If I decide to have a kid, I need my kid to have a little shot at being just a little bit melanated. Just a little. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all.
Just a little. So why are you even speaking about light-skinned men in the first place? Unless you just want some validation or something. But that's her personal preference. That's her business. But notice, I was in the comment section, this dark-skinned woman was talking about this. She was talking about, notice how all this self-hate stuff, it always comes from light-skinned women. It never comes from the men. Like you don't never hear the men saying my kids have to be darker. Hell, light skinned dudes have a track record of dating white women. And I think it's because light skinned women are over infatuated with dark skinned people, specifically dark skinned degenerate people. All right, they are over infatuated with them, and they wanted their children to be able to participate in their degeneracy. So they try to get with a darker man so their children can blend in more than they did, basically, with them. All right. So in order to do that, they got to get with a darker man, and it always blackfires because these children still come out light, you know. So it's kind of stupid, but I think that's what they be trying to say when they, you know, say they got to get with a man who's darker so they can have darker children, which is a mental illness. Um, and that's actually a video on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube, where this lady's talking about do light skinned women suffer from wanting to be darker, and but with the men, the light skinned men don't want to be. They like being themselves, so their pathologies are completely different. And I think it's because they feel nobody makes it uncomfortable for light skinned women to fit in the dark skinned community, but like light skinned men, but also I remember hearing this from light skinned women when I was younger. Like even from my teacher, she said that she was light skinned. She said she needed a man who was darker because our kids are gonna come out too light. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They're gonna come out like you and your man. What are you talking about? I'm like, too dark for what? But now it took me once I got older. They talking about to fit into the dark skinned community standards.
Light skinned men got them personality traits that only light skinned men got. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't even gonna say too much. It's just certain traits that they got that, you feel me, darker tone men don't be having sometimes. And I know.
And this is the part of the video I really wanted to get to. Is this whole personality traits and how the dark skinned community and light skinned women, they always trying to blame light skinned men's phenotype for the reason why they act instead of blaming their environment and who's raising them. Children act the way because of their environment that they're forced into and because of their childhood trauma. The vast majority of light-skinned boys come from dark-skinned men, usually as fathers, and light-skinned women in the black community. So they think they're dissing light-skinned men, but they're too fucking stupid to realize that they're the only ones who are raising these light-skinned boys. They come from dark-skinned men or white women or non-black women, but in the black community, dark-skinned men and light-skinned women. What you're saying is that dynamic is bad. It's terrible. Y'all do a horrible job raising your sons, and y'all neglect your sons and and their problems. That's all you're saying. But they're too fucking stupid to realize this. A son can only emulate what his father does and what his mother allows and tolerates. So is it a possibility that your sons are just imitating or picking up the bad characteristics that dark-skinned men and light-skinned women have? But that's so fucking stupid. They don't realize that. But let's keep going.
The niggas probably finna eat me up in the comments and all of that. That's fine, but that's just how I feel. And I don't think I'll be able to date, like, seriously, a light-skinned man again. Like, they just don't be hitting for me. I'm sorry. I know the niggas.
Hi, welcome to my channel Historical Spice. Light-skinned women reject and neglect their light-skinned son. Light-skinned women reject light-skinned men because they are scared to be mocked in the black community, to be dating a light-skinned dude. So even if the light-skinned guy are more well-off and have a good career or educated, they'll be ashamed to let their friends and family know they are attractive to a decent, well-off light-skinned man that have respect for women and himself, that's loyal and a good nature, morals and a gentle nature. But everybody wants to have a bad boy, rebellious, dark-skinned man that don't respect others and himself. Light-skinned woman will drop a light-skinned man that is good and date a dark-skinned dude cause that's what's acceptable in Pakistan. To date a gang that are in a gang selling drugs, doing petty thefts and being in jail and have a criminal record. That's exciting thing. Other women to have a bad boy. Its range was entertaining. Many women don't like men that gentle or a gentleman or calm. These women are attracted to men that are abusive, mean, rude. The more these dark-skinned men push or cheat on the light-skinned woman or any other race of woman, the more they want them. The light-skinned woman, many of them don't want a light-skinned man to be more attractive than them or exotic. They feel like it's a threat or a slap in the face, which means light-skinned women are insecure, and they would rather date a ugly dark-skinned dude cause light-skinned guys are way too pretty for them. Another thing, a lot of these dark-skinned guys will warn light-skinned women not to date light-skinned men and say they are zesty, too feminine, too soft and weird and will not be tough enough to protect them when they are in trouble. But a lot of light-skinned women are not comfortable in their natural skin, and many said they wish they could be more darker to fit in the dark skin community. And light-skinned women, will brainwash their daughters to praise dark-skinned women and men, and oppress their light-skinned counterpart men and women. So they will push light-skinned men out and say they are bright and they don't want too much light-skinned babies and all that. They want dark-skinned babies. They are cock-blocking light-skinned men from producing light-skinned children. And that's what dark-skinned dude does also, sleeping with light-skinned women to make more dark-skinned sons. They prefer white women more and will drop a light-skinned black woman for a white woman. That's what Kanye West was saying in his song Drop a Light-Skinned Black Woman for a White Woman, and calling black women gold diggers. But if you look closely, white women are making their bank accounts empty for child support because the black men are not sitting down to choose a partner for life. But this is what light-skinned women prefer. This is what they prefer and want in life. That's all I want to say. See you next time in my next video. Bye.